Well, the back to school checklist isn't just about the supplies and clothing for the year ahead. It also includes physical checkups, and one that should be top on every parent's priority list is a vision exam. A child's eyesight is so vital to their ability to learn, and here to open our eyes, yes, pun intended, is Paige York with Revision LASIK and cataract surgery, and she's also joined by Kelly Gurich with the Big Bus, this month's Revision Gives Back nonprofit honoree. A very timely guest indeed, I will say. Nice to have you both here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, all right, Paige, how can the quality of our vision, how well we are able to see, impact our daily lives?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, we use our vision every waking moment of every day. So when you think about vision impairment and the things that it can affect your independence. If you're not on top of keeping your eyes in good working conditions, it can affect your independence, driving a car, reading a book, reading a menu, and those are things that can also impact your quality of life.
Yeah.
And you know, your quality of life can also boil down to things such as keeping you safe from falls and keeping you, as we grow older, those are real risk factors. And you know, we want to make sure that people are getting their annual eye exams, they're checking that out so they can stay independent, maintain a great quality of life, and then also your mental health. If you don't have great vision as you age or as a child, it can create isolation, loneliness, and that can really affect a person's behavior and overall.
Yeah, so literally impacts everything that we do. And you mentioned, you know, it's something important as we age, but definitely something important for the younger kids too, to make sure that they are getting those annual exams.
Definitely, because if you notice a child, you know, squinting at a whiteboard or a child holding a tablet really close up, those might be early signs that they need an eye exam, and maybe they need a pair of glasses, and that's going to help them perform better in school, better with testing. And there's a recent study that came out that even talked about the fact that screens are affecting kids' vision and it's making it worse. So keeping up with those eye exams, very important.
Yeah, I was one of those kids who needed glasses at a young age, but some adults think, you know, okay, I didn't have glasses as a kid, so I won't need them as an adult, but that's not the case.
Well, as we grow older, we have an accommodation issue that is called presbyopia, and that is just when we're not able to telescope the vision like we once were able to, and that's when reading glasses often come into play when you're in your midlife, like myself. And so there's changes as we grow older, but there's so many wonderful solutions for correction, whether it's glasses, contacts, surgery. So, you know, encouraging people to just stay on top of their visual health is really important.
Yeah, what age-related conditions are really of concern to you?
Well, I think the biggest ones as you're growing older, glaucoma, they call that the thief of sight because it sneaks up on you, and until it's diagnosed, people don't even know they have it. Diabetes is a leading contributor to, you know, failing vision, diabetic retinopathy, cataracts as we grow older, that can dull and dim vision as well. And so those are probably the three, and macular degeneration, those are probably the four biggest ones that as we grow older will impact people's vision. And so being proactive and doing preventative care is the best thing that we can do at this point.
Yeah, with those conditions, are people at an even greater risk for something else?
Sure. So, you know, think about our risk of Alzheimer's. You know, Alzheimer's is, you know, when you have plaque in the brain, and it can alter your visual perception of the vision to your brain, and it is really important. Those could be the early signs of Alzheimer's before you see that cognitive decline.
So definitely the message is clear to make sure that you are getting those eye exams. Now, Kelly, we're going to get to you now. Revision Gives Back is a way to really champion the local nonprofits, the work that they are doing in the community. Tell me, what is Big Bus?
Sure. So we are a nonprofit that provides mobile tutoring classrooms that go directly into neighborhoods. We provide academic services year-round to under-resourced communities, and we really are meeting students and families where they are, right? Bridging that gap in accessibility, which is so important right now. So we launched in 2022 with our first bus, which was a school bus that we renovated into a mobile classroom, and then we launched in 2024 with our second bus, which is a transit bus, so much bigger, and that is supporting middle and high school students currently. So now we're supporting 3 neighborhoods and expanding and providing those academic services and homework help.
Oh, wow. And we are looking at some of those pictures right there. So you offer both summer and after school programs. Share some of what those programs are.
Sure. So we do our preschool and parent program where you're, of course, preschoolers are coming on the bus, getting help with kindergarten readiness skills, so they're getting ready for the school. And then we have English language classes that are available for parents that do wish to learn to speak English. So they're dropping their preschooler off at that preschool program while they're getting the English classes that they really want. And so that's kind of a combo class that we're doing. Then we also have K-5 supporting academic support and homework help after school, of course, in those neighborhoods. And then we also have our middle and high school program that is also doing academic support. And all 3 provide online learning as well. We bring in Chromebooks and Wi-Fi on our mobile classroom units.
Wow.
So it's really an interesting program.
Definitely. So I know you have a whole team. Are you looking for volunteers?
Absolutely. So part of our programming is that we have site coordinators that go onto those buses out into those neighborhoods. They're leading the programs, but we do have volunteers work directly with our students. And so that could be an educator, it could be a retiree. We even have high school students that come out and join us. And so it's very, very easy to get involved. You can just go to our website. It's thebigbus.org. And we have Get Involved tab at the top. They click there, and then we can contact you directly and get you signed up for volunteering with us.
That is so cool. I have to go see that for myself.
Yeah. It's really amazing. And once you get in and see it for yourself and work with the students, meeting that need, it's a great opportunity for the children and for the community.
Awesome. Paige, you are always supporting such great local nonprofits. I love that.
So grateful to have so many wonderful organizations to support.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for the work that you are doing, as well as you, Kelly.
Absolutely.
All right.